Another legend. We're bringing another icon to our originals family.
It's been more than a year since Nokia came out with the rival to the banana phone, and I reviewed it and hammered it mostly due to the atrocious software. But as I mentioned in the review, here's to hoping that the upcoming software update that could be downloaded over the air would fix that. Well, the phone has received quite a few, and now the phone is on version 16. So let's take another look at it, shall we? There were 3 sore points of KaiOS software that I touched on in my video: apps, speed, and poor UI navigation. The way the KaiOS App Store works is that not all KaiOS phones get the same store. So just because an app is available on, let's say, the Geo phone doesn't mean that this phone will get it. That's why it took WhatsApp forever to come to this phone, even though it had been on the Geo phone for at least 6 months or more. But the Sony 8110 has been stocked with new offerings. We also have a few new things like games, though most of the titles here are of feature phone quality, or worse. We also have a few utilities like a QR scanner and more. And hey, some of them aren't bad. Some apps, such as a news app, even feel like a native app, and not a web wrapper like I complained about last time. Though, such apps still exist out there. We are still missing other communication apps such as Messenger, Line, WeChat and more, but at least we got the biggest international one. Of which is not the fully featured WhatsApp, as there is no calling or story support. There is no document sending, not a huge deal, or the ability to send emoji, probably a bigger deal for most people honestly. But outside of that, things like pictures and videos, GIF, contact location, and of course chat work fine. In short, the app situation has improved mostly due to WhatsApp, but you're still quite limited. Speed and performance was a huge pain point when using the 8110, and though it has improved, it is still subpar. General responsiveness has improved, and it looks like the phone does keep some apps in the background to reduce app loading time. With version 16, Nokia has sped up the animations in some apps to give the illusion of a faster speed, though there's still an overall wait for the UI to become responsive and respond to your button presses. Performance in the web browser isn't much better either. Loading times are still poor, and responsiveness is subpar even though it's still single tasking with single tab. The UI hasn't improved much as well. My wishlist of customizable shortcuts, nav key shortcuts, better notifications, better browser navigations, yada yada yada. Yeah, none of that happened.
So thank you guys so much for watching this video.
Wait! There's more! Software bugs! 4 big ones that I've experienced. First, the menu order is not right. Scrolling through apps in the grid view has my icons jumping everywhere. Secondly, the single view on the menu shows the original app icon before switching to the Nokia custom one. Thirdly, the second time WhatsApp runs when you turn on the phone. Anytime you hit the back button in WhatsApp, you'll not just go back, which is fine, but also close the app for some odd reason. Lastly, notifications from WhatsApp don't show up on the notifications page, even though the drop-down does appear.
So my recommendation still stands. Get this as something cool and nice to look at, and it's a nice design piece, but in terms of functionality wise, you're better off getting pretty much every other phone out there. A budget Android phone with WhatsApp is going to run a lot better than this phone. If you want to know more of my original opinions of the 8110, I recommend you watch my original review here in the card or somewhere. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.